Hey y'all, so me, Morgan, and Cooper are here at Playmakers Theater. Daniel is in the play 1776. He has no idea we're here.
We're gonna surprise him. No, we're
yes.
totally trying to catch him like in the act.
Yeah.
So we're really excited to take y'all along with us.
Okay, y'all ready to check it out?
Oh my gosh, what are y'all doing here?
We came to surprise you.
No, you're not supposed to be here. That's acting, I knew you were gonna be here. All right guys, today we are here at Playmakers Theater. We have the whole cast and crew. They're sitting in these beautiful seats behind us. So we're gonna go and talk to some of these people here and find out exactly what they're doing, what they do in real life, and what character they're playing. So let's go on stage. So we are on stage, behind the scenes access. We have a lot of the cast members right behind us. So come here over this way. We have Richard Henry Lee, who does an incredible number right at the beginning. We have Livingston, we have Benjamin Franklin, we have Abigail. So y'all, tell us a little about how did you get started in the theater, Abigail? Are you a singer?
Well, I actually started in choral activities in choir and singing, and then from there worked my way onto the theater, mostly in musicals, but I've done a couple of straight plays as well.
Beth, tell us how you got this part. How did you get started in community theater?
I did a lot of theater in high school and some in college, and it gets in your blood and you can't get it out, and you just keep thinking you want to do another show. But I'd never ever done a musical.
Really?
And I decided before I got too old I needed to come and audition for a musical, and I did, and I got the part.
This is our very first play ever.
And I actually am the oldest cast member.
So tell us about this whole experience. Have you had a good time?
I have had a good time, yes. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I got the opportunity to do it, and I didn't want a lot of lines, and I don't have a lot of lines, although I do have a really important line in her song.
Yeah.
And it's been enjoyable and very eye-opening.
I'm here with the delegate from North Carolina, so tell me a little bit about your character.
I am Joseph Hughes,
Okay.
and he's from the South. He's with the cool conservative men, and he never had kids. That's what I found out, and he was very young when he was in this Congress, in the Continental Congress. And this is my first play in English. All the previous ones were in Spanish.
Wow, awesome. So what is your name in real life when you're not Joseph Hughes?
Catalina Reina.
These two people right here are incredible. These are my buddies. They started me in this when I first started. They moved with me the whole time. So is this your first play as well?
This is my first play, although I think I have the title of being the person longest associated with Playmakers.
How long?
I've been coming here for 57 years.
How old is Playmakers in general?
63.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, so you've been coming here since you were a kid?
I've been coming here since I was a kid. Yeah.
Grew up, and have you done any plays before this?
Not since high school.
Wow, that's
But I
awesome.
sing with the choir.
You're amazing, incredible actress, Academy Award winning, right?
You're acting right now. Doing a good job. Keep it up.
I love your character, the Livingston,
Thank you.
and the song that you sing as well. Are you a professional singer?
I have been sometimes, now and then, for the sentimental serenaders and weddings and funerals and such.
I love it. And
I'm
so,
the daughter of a choir director and a folk singer.
That's so neat.
So
And so you've grown up with music the whole time?
that's true. Yes.
She's very serious. Okay, I try to play around with her. She's like, "Stop playing around,
Yeah,
Daniel.
it's the
Get back to
rules."
get
Right.
back to being serious," which I don't ever listen to you anyway. But whatever.
No.
What do you do outside of putting on great shows for all these people in Covington?
Well, I am a retired anthropologist and a house goddess.
What does that entail? House goddess.
Sitting around and letting other people do everything for me.
Oh,
you know.
okay, yes.
My
I
husband
wish I
feeds the
knew.
cats. The housekeepers come in. No, I'm really a little G house goddess, so I still have to do my own work. But anthropology, my particular field that I've worked in has been cultural anthropology.
Okay.
And I do secondary surveys. I wrote for a newspaper while I lived in Europe.
You lived in Europe?
I did, yeah.
When
I
did you move here?
In 2003.
Okay.
From Italy.
Wow.
I lived there for 7 years, and the newspaper that I wrote for would write all of my cultural surveys and studies. I would travel, which was really great. And every place I went, all of the different ruins and archaeological sites I would go to, I would come back with articles and stories about them, and the papers would publish them. And so it was kind of interesting, and it was a nice way to get to use my education.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about your character. Are you pro-independence, anti-independence? What is your character?
Well, George Reed is pro-independence. However, he does not think now is the right time for it. So he's dragging his feet, and he's treated very poorly by his constituency and his peer group. He was wealthy. His family had money and property and status in Great Britain, and consequently he has money and status and property here in the United States. He's really kind of torn about whether or not he's going to go with it. But he is one of the only 3 men who signed all the documents with the independence and then the American independence in mind. So
That's
he's
amazing.
kind of famous.
So a lot of these people have done intense research on their characters. They didn't just show up and say, hey, I want to play this character. Really, really interesting, some of the things that you'll learn here. So you just heard how amazing this play is and how amazing my castmates are. 1776 is playing at Playmakers Theater this weekend and next weekend. Friday at 8, Saturday at 8, Sunday at 2. We want to wish y'all a happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July!
Come out and see the play.